Oops. Alrighty, so the day has finally come. 50,000 years later, and Booski, here it is. Before I open it up, I'm gonna wash my hands, and then we'll get into it. So let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay. Hello, Angela. Yeah, I had a hard time waiting because it was actually projected to. It was supposed to be coming like about 5 days ago. Hello, Caleb. But so it was a little bit late. But I mean, it's here now. That's all that matters. So that it, and also so that way everybody knows the one that I have in me hand. This is actually the test print. So however this one comes out is not like how it's going to be for like the official release for like for the public and the other version. But before I start, also, I know I'm prolonging the inevitable because I'm so nervous. I haven't been this nervous since I published my first book. So I got a pair of scissors. Aha! Okie dokie. Well, the official release will be pretty much once it's well, like if this print came out just perfectly fine, then it'll be pretty much released after when this live's finished. I just gotta get it submitted, and then they gotta go through it, and then it'll be up on the same place where I got this deck from. So before I start, I figure it'd be the best way to kick it off by having her evocational prayer. Excuse me. And I hope you can only hear me and no BS behind me or to the side because I don't know how to listen. Okay, hold on. So let's do this. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Okay, let's see. Am I audible? Can you can you hear the lovely sound of my voice? Yay, nay, or meh? Just double checking. Hello, Ivy. Kingerdoodle. Okay, so let's get the evocational prayer spoken, and then we get into the part everybody's waiting for. Might as well. Maven of the night, upon flight of black wings, egalitarian of the aware, upon grace of poise ebb flow, the light soon to die. For my power is nigh, for she of shadow arrives. To flight, to grace and poise, to captivate, to empower and allure. Man's tale ends in passing, but I'm not a man's, and I will not die. So, let the fun commence. I am so nervous. Here we go. Okay. I'm open this up very carefully and gingerly. Talk about stick easy. Wow. This thing's as stickier as you know, this thing is as sticky as, having that obsessive, ex-lover that won't, get off your tushy. Talk about bubble wrap galore. Okay, here we go. My heart just dropped. I just so happened the way that I looked into this thing, it just so happened that, the deck in the like the packaging that it came in, it just so happened to be opened because this I'm gonna put over there. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay, so so there's nothing in there. Okay, double check. Yep, meh with it. So this is the caring that I chose to go with, just for myself. And now the moment of truth. Is it in shrink wrap? You better believe it's in shrink wrap. Okay, so here's the back. Actually, here, let me turn the brightness up a little bit. Look at that silver. Look at, girl. I can't even hear. It's like even the camera is even like, oh my god, what do I even do? My god, what do I do? I'm a camera. What am I supposed to do? Yeah. How do I pick this up? Okay. So, probably because of like how the thing's on there, but anyway. So I'm gonna cut this open, but oh my lord, Lanta, this is thick. It's thick. Come on. Oh, oh my gosh! I just internally shrieked like a schoolgirl. People, you are not ready for this. My heart is literally beating. It is a total of, I believe, how many cards is it? Actually, I will count them as I'm pulling it off. Oh my god! 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 Let go, shrink wrap. Release the D. That sounded bad. I can't even. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. This feels holy sweet Lord Pigeon Feeder. If I could fall backwards, I would, but that's not recommended. So let me just do this. So there's what the backing is. There's the backing. Majestic, I know. So now the fun part. Oh boy, here we go. Let's walk through the deck together, hand in hand. First card, Emergence. Holy snapple. This came out so freaking perfect. Here's Emergence. Look how majestic that is. That is legit majestic. This makes me so. I can't even. I cannot even. Look how majestic that came out. Oh my gosh. I'm literally about to just, I can't. Like, a part of me is being like, hey, have some control, kid. Then there's a part of me that's like, holy crap, 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 holy crap. Yeah. So, there's Emergence, which is also like this is actually the first artwork I ever did. And yes, silver edging on the whole deck, so that way you can see. And this is like what yeah. Then next one is here's Tantalize. The glare. There's Tantalize. Here's Vengeance. Vengeance. depicting her, stabbing at him in the back of the, or stabbing him in the face, like, I got your karma, dude. Here's Captivation. Oh my gosh, these cards feel just so perfect. They're not too thick, they're not too thin. Oh, here's Lament. And actually, the art, the way that it came out better than I thought it would. Oh, here's Galvanize. Here's Glissade. It is so hard for me not to screech like a schoolgirl. I'm being dead. I'm being dead serious. It's so hard for me not to, squeal and make people become concerned. Is this thing Wait a minute, honey. Wait a minute. 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 Hold up. Hold the phone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have to make sure Kendra gets in here. I have to make sure she gets in here. Hold on. This is very important. Very important. She just messaged me 1 minute ago. This is very important, Kendra. Very important. Give me this. Give it. Give me this. Take that. Open it, damn it. Oops. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm like now inviting everybody that um holy snapple. Hold on. I have like a total dean's list of people to, invite to watch this, so hold my wine glass while I invite, everybody from Hanky Panky Spanky Wanky Danky, the Breakfast Club and all that. Oh, so anyway, yeah. So there's Glissade. Oh, whoopsie. Let me turn this. There's that way I can kind of see what I'm doing. Here is Bewitch. Okay, I did Bewitch and did Glissade. Here's Apothesize, which this one is one of two cards that's actually meant to be like a more of a darker purple, like kind of like more of a darker tones instead of like how the rest of the deck is more like a vibrant, luscious pink. Oh my gosh, this thing. I mean, this thing fans better than This thing fans better than a cheating poker player deck or whatever the heck. Here is whoa. Here's allure. No, not whoa. Here's allurance. Whoops. Here's temptation. This one is opulence. Here, this one is violate. If this is the one with the Yahweh being like, better submit. Twilight. Here's deception. Here's spellbind. Here is disdain. This one actually, for this card, it was really difficult for me to actually come up with a name for this one. Then I really thought long and hard, and then I just got the name, just popped in my head and was all, I'm going to go with Masquerade. Because if you notice, like how, like the kind of the red masked figure in the back that's black, that's dark. Yeah. And yes, This deck, I did all the artwork. I did all of this by myself, except, the printing and all that lovely dovey stuff. Here's Judication. Here is Entrapment. Kind of looks like, she's like, aha, caught you, and I'm going to cut off your legs. Here is Solitary. This one's a little bit sad. Here's Begrudged. Oh, look at that one. Because I'm trying to also see myself, so that way I can tell that, the cards are being fully visible. But yeah, look at that one. Oh! Restoration. Now here's one for those of you that speak French. Reptoise. And in case if you don't know what reptoise is like when somebody is going for like a bladed strike and they're swinging at you, and what you do is like a parry and it's a deflect. So yes, where'd it go? Yes, Reptoise. Block. Counter, not stab, whatever. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Animalist. Where it kind of looks like she's turning into a fox. Here's Poise. Her becoming kind of like a naga. Oh, here's Haunt. This one's an interesting one. Here's Intoxicate. Here's Mystique. And probably what she's most known for. Here's Empowerment. Admiration. Here's Adaption. Here's Shroud. Here's Majestic. Defiance. Glamour. I like this one. Stock. You notice how there's a woman right there. She's kind of going, I'll follow you around a little. Here is Venture. There's Elegance. This one's kind of ironic, but it works just as good. There's Dominance. There is Veiled. And if you take a look like right up here, you'll see a shrouded feline figure up there. Here is Safeguard. Here is Safe. Oh, by the way, there's the back. Look how gorgeous the back came out. Oh boy. I just love like my word choice because this word is so big. It's so large, and it's just not commonly used that some people are going to think, what the heck does that mean? Big deep breath to say it all in one breath. Oh god, I can't even pronounce it. Poltrendonius, which is essentially it's a really huge fancy word for beautiful. Here's exordium, which is kind of like it's kind of like the starting beginning point. Oh, that's interesting how that one came out. Oh, here's paternal. This one came out perfect. Here's seduction. I mean, how? Dang it, you're too bright. I mean, look at that. There she is right there. Then look how big that wing is. I mean, good lord. That's a honker. Of course, here's liturgy. Here, let me turn the brightness. Liturgy, pretty much her celebrating herself. That's way too bright. Here is, a lot of people that I was like showing some of the artwork to. Everybody really likes this one. It's Bedevil. Because it kind of looks like she's going into something like wearing a Japanese kimono attire, and then she's having like the foxtail come out like if she's a kitsune, and now she's kind of being like, oh, what a shame, what a big mistake you made, Adam. Oopsie doopsie, out he goes. Here is Gamble, and I like the Gamble like, okay, I'm gonna put this many chips on red and this many chips on black. No, but Gamble as in like playfully dance, and how she's kind of like dancing with the shadow, just like, oh, why don't we just play a little bit? Oh, come on, just dance a little. What? Oh, just dance. Come on, dude. Don't be boring. Here's exaltation. I mean, if that doesn't scream, oh boy. Oh. Here's covet. Don't mind that in the background. Here is waltz. Don't know if I can get that in there just right. Here is vixen. Here is evasion. If you notice how she's just like, oh, you just completely missed me. Oh, oops. Oh, well, maybe next year. Actually, never mind. Maybe never. Yeah, because it looks like she's just going. Yeah, the bedevil. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, yeah, this one. She looks like, oh, she just came right from you know, from Japan, wearing a kimono. She's like, oh, what a shame this happened. Oh no. Oh well. If he wasn't an idiot, he wouldn't be going through this. And then the last card is Slither. If you notice, she's kind of like metamorph. She's kind of like turning into a naga. And then that's the last card. So a total of altogether we have. Oh, and besides, there's the silver edging. Oh my gosh, this deck is thick. And I mean, good lord, I mean, I could like cut someone with this thing. But yeah, look how gorgeous that is. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 5, a 6, a 7, 8. Oops, a doopsie. Let me try that again. Ah. I had these made by, it's called makeplayingcards.com. I mean, it took a long time because I had to make sure that everything was like lined up, which was a pain, but I got it done. See here, the cards are really very slick, and they're not. They're this is not a cheap cardstock. This is like, oh dang. See here, one, a two, a three, five, a six, a seven, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 51, 52, 53, 54. Grand total of 54. Oh my gosh, all these sweet Lord of Pigeon Feeder. These things, I mean, look how clean that is. That is like, that's as clean as you know. Oh my lord. Holy snapple. They just effortlessly just glide. Like, oh yeah, I'll shuffle, no problem. I haven't had a deck shuffle and flow this good since ever. So, let me see here. I'm curious. So, Llewellyn, I hear you like having, high quality decks here. I mean, good Lord Atlanta. So now the fun part: who's going to be the first blood? Who wants to be the one that gets the deck first? And of course, it's not reversible. This deck's definitely not reversible. Meaning that, but then again, I don't even know why you would want to read this deck in reverse because it's just like, oh, your empowerment. You're not taking your empowerment. Why aren't you doing it? Oh my gosh, these just shuffle so perfectly that it makes me think, no way. And what's even more kind of a little bit kind of mind-boggling. Okay, I will be the first one. What's really mind-boggling is how this. Yes, I am. Well, we'll see what comes out. Is that this quality is better than like most of the Los Scarabeo decks I have, which is kind of like what? It kind of makes me get confused. Yes, it just effortlessly just flows together. So let's see here. Oh my gosh. Savor this moment because it's only a matter of time before. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before the cards stick together. Oh my gosh, that's just. Oh. I've thought about like, I wonder who actually really came up with ASMR, like all that, whatever. Okay. Okay, so Ivy should focus on apothesize. So apothesize. It's when you're taking. Essentially, apothesize is where you're taking something and you're putting it to a state of where it's actually being admired and it's being pretty much given extremely high recognition. It's being appreciated. It's being seen as like something that people look up to as kind of like a legacy. It's like also setting the example of something. So for you, Ivy, this season focus on pretty much putting out some form of I just love when she chimes in. Put your best foot forward and actually show people how it's really done. I mean, woman's not divine naturally for no reason, right? I mean, there's a reason why that we have the gift of actually bringing life into the world. I think that's just good enough to be having all these men just be like, oh, we must bow to her. But something really unique to you make it be known to the world and actually make it be like the standard that people look up to. And whenever they do this sort of skill, they actually look to you as the one that's actually, sets the expectation of it. So, say for an example, if you're working in a company and you're being like the head, like you're the best employee of the month, pretty much keep doing whatever you're doing to keep that status of employee of the month and show others on how this is how you do it. If you don't agree with me, well, I didn't ask you if you agree with me. This is how you do it. So, and also, since hypothesize is again taking something to a state of like divinity, don't be afraid of taking any compliments, any recognition, or anybody like saying, "Oh wow, you did such a majestic job. You did such a great job. You did a flawless job." Take every compliment you get and just take it. I know I did a flawless job. What are you new here? So take pride in what you do and actually set the standard and give yourself the recognition that you deserve because it's the. Ah, yes, Michael. You'll be next after food. Okay, food. So let's see what comes out for food abroad. And then after that, it'll be Michael, I believe. So let's see what we get here. We get. Oh my gosh, these shuffle so freaking perfectly. Come on, Llewellyn. Come on, Los Scarabeo. How come this company makes, cardstock that, effortlessly, shuffles, and you guys are just like, oh, we have cardstock that sticks. Yes, Kayla, you may. Oh. So, food abroad. You're going to love a card just so much as fluid hit me in the face. Bedevil. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, this is essentially your green light of going, you know, if there's this one. If there's this one twathead, who's messing with you or harming you, or has caused you just unnecessary stress, this is the time to go. What was that for? You're a prick. If you catch what I'm meaning, this is the perfect opportunity to put someone in a kind of a deserved punishment, and at the same time too, because of the way it's depicted, she's just like, oh, what a shame, you fell on your face. Oh, woe is you. Oh, I don't give a damn. That's what you get for being stupid. Yeah, hey, don't look at me. I wasn't the idiot. You were the idiot for trying to harm me. So guess what? Oops, tragic slip. But the way that the devil is depicted, it's not like she's being overkill. She's just like, oh, what a shame, trip, oops, and now she's kind of looking back, kind of like mocking at the same time. So whoever this figure is that's caused like unnecessary harm and stress to you, this is the perfect opportunity to give them a bit of a oopsie doopsie. And as soon as they land on their face, just turn around and be like, oh, what happened? Oh, you lost your two front teeth. Don't worry, they'll never grow back. This is the perfect opportunity to take a swing. And also, don't think that also bedevil is also a card of like the stereotypical like, oh, it's the devil. Oh, no. Because bedevil as a word is actually defining meaning as something that's kind of a bit cruel and a little bit harsh. But I mean, sometimes you got to be like that to dim-witted twatheads. Okay, our next one for Michael. Let's see. Okay, just one. Well, okay, we're gonna get a little bit up close and personal, Michael. So we're all ladies here. If not, well, there's always a first. So, Michael, the card that came out for you. Oh boy, here we go. Is Vixen. Oh boy. How am I gonna put this without sounding vulgar? Like I said, we're all ladies here, so here, let me just do this. This is probably the most optimal time to actually put yourself out there in a way that's very alluring and captivating. And of course, If you have, there's absolutely nothing wrong with putting yourself out there to woozy woo both genders. There's nothing wrong with that, or woozy woo anybody for that matter. If you got it, flaunt it. If somebody says otherwise, well, they don't matter because they're jealous because they don't have the curves like you, or the appearance like you. They just mad. But because at the same time, the way that the depiction is, it looks like she's actually kind of alluring and kind of playfully, like not really dragging you in, but playfully pulling you in, just the just based on how her gaze is. So she's like gazing at you, and she's kind of like going into the black feathers, like she's gonna fly away. But she's kind of like stopping and kind of looking back to say, "Are you following me? Are you gonna follow me? I hope so. If not, well, you're. Well, I don't know why not. Because don't be stupid. Follow it." But really, this is a good time to actually really start getting into kind of letting your, nasty, if you catch my drift, side go out. Nothing wrong with it. It is what it is. Besides, if you got it, flaunt it. Everybody's got it, by the way. Everybody has it. You just got to flaunt it. And don't tell me, well, I have all this extra room on me. I can't flaunt it. Listen, curves are dangerous. They can cause serious damage if you know how to curve them correctly. So get out there, flaunt yourself. If someone throws a hissy fit, well, they're just, they're just jealous because they don't have, your looks and what you got. So yes, Michael, go out there, make me proud, flaunt yourself. If anyone asks, just tell them, don't be hating. Just nod and go with it. So now, Kayla. What are we getting for Kayla? What is to be seen and what is too hidden? Okay, that's an interesting way of going about it. So, what is visible to Kayla? If you would be so kind. Kayla is aware. Oh boy. Okay. Evasion. So Kayla is perfectly aware that she's dodging stuff effortlessly, just like whoop, whiff it. Oh, you're gonna get me with something? Nope, you missed. So you are pretty aware that there's things coming at you, and you're just like, oh nope, oh no, you're not gonna be able to hit me. Sorry. Nope, you can't influence me. No, just stop it. Nope. You know what? Yeah, I'll let you hit me. Nope. So pretty much, if there's any form of like if somebody's trying to influence you or doing any kind of magic on you, you're easily able to completely like dodge it, evade it, or it completely misses you altogether. And what is hidden? Let go. Thank you. Oh shoot. Well, I just went through the whole deck and now I'm having, the test reads. So Kayla is perfectly aware of evasion, but what's still in the shrouded is oh boy. So you're aware and you're evading it, but what's still hidden is the bedevil. So you're aware that you need to be dodging stuff and evading stuff, but there's some unjust cruelty that's still going on toward you. It did. The deck came out perfectly. So it's probably the same people that are taking swings at you, Kayla. Like the stuff that you're dodging from people, or like a certain person, or even just like a group of people. Those are the same people that are being like the bedevil towards you. So there's like or like some kind of organized scheming of like unnecessary cruelty and impractical and cruel treatment being plotted towards you. So keep that in mind. But remember, actually, here, tell me what's the best way to actually take care of these twat heads. Well, actually, never mind. You don't have to do anything because you have Lilith safeguarding you. So you're pretty much protected anyway. So Kayla, you have nothing to worry about. So pretty much the people that are like throwing stuff at you, being bedevils, they're going to do absolutely nothing because you're protected. You're safeguarded. But if you're aware of some of them or one of them, just make it known that if you're going to be trying to be sneaky, could you at least put on the thief mask and the thief covering of your face, put on the stealth boots, and disappear into the darkness and never come out again, so that way you can kind of be stealthy. Yeah. So now, I think I cut myself a little. This edging is kind of sharp, but who cares? So let's see here. So, Angela. We'll go with Angela next. So tell me cardstock of the careful cupcake. Careful how you drive your vehicle over there. You might fall off. Might have your tires fall off and you be in deep doo doo. Oh my gosh, these things shuffle so flawlessly. So. For Angela, we have captivation. Essentially, this is saying this is a perfect time to actually kind of put your more classy side of you out, but also at the same time keep yourself veiled at the same time, but still being kind of like a queen and like a robed queen, and really just keeping to yourself, but still just giving just enough so that way they can see, but not enough that they get to it. Because if you notice, like the way her dress is, it's kind of ghostly, and she's kind of like veiling it at the same time with her wing right there. So most definitely, it's the time to, get into somebody's head and toy and woozy woo them. So, what about me? Whoopsie daisy. Well, it's funny because this Oracle deck, I was actually really wanting to make a tarot deck, like a legit tarot deck, but I mean, it just would have taken so much longer, and I wanted to have at least something out in some way. So for what does the deck have to say for me? Oh boy, watch it be something just completely outlandish. Well, my card, the one I got, is veiled. Looks like I got to keep a mask on and keep the kitty in control back there. Bad old pretty cat. I'm not sure. Actually, here, there's only one way to find out. Aha, Kendra saw. Yay. Well, since pretty much the way that the deck came out, it came out perfectly flawlessly because it printed exactly how I wanted it to. Pretty much, you could say that it'll be out. It'll be pretty much out tonight, but like it'll be submitted, but then I gotta wait for them to finalize it and stuff like that. So Now here's the thing. Price wise, I'll have to wait until they approve it because you have to submit, wait, and then when they approve it, that's when you can go in and do whatever the heck you want to do with it. So now here's the thing. I can either, well, unless if you're, I can either make it have like a small little instructional booklet, like with a little spread with it, or I can even just make like a YouTube video that that pretty much is just linked on the page that says, "Okay, here's your deck, here's your cards, and this is how you use them," or something like that. But probably, I might just make like a because the way that I look at it is just like in order for you to really understand these cards, I probably might just do both. But honestly, to really understand how this deck is going to speak, you really just have to go through each card one by one. Just take a look, see the image, and then flip to the next one. Because what? Because who knows? You might actually see something that I put in there that I didn't even realize I put in there. Because sometimes that happens. Like, let's see here. And at least for me, the way that I got my had the storage is just with a regular, you know, seal bag like this. And I know I have published like on the same website, like the carrying, tuck box that goes with it. Would you would you guys want the option to have like like a bag or the tuck box or because because when you start okay, because there's purple and then there's black. There's a purple one and the black one, and I can have on there be printed like the black moon little symbol on there. But just keep in mind when you get if you're going to be getting like those extra add-ons, it's going to be a little bit more, just so that way you know. So what I'm wanting to do is just have it's just to have each thing like there. So like you'll have one thing with the deck, and then you have an option to go with like a bag, the box. Then you can just pick and choose whichever ones you want and the whatnot. Oh, but now for those that are going to be getting like this edition, the one with the silver edgings and all that, that one I'm going to be starting to get the finishing touches on the accompanying guidebook, which is probably going to be like about that big. Yep, it's going to be, well, not like Lulu size, but pretty much it's going to have a lot of more extra goodies in it too. But that one, well, who knows? I might actually print more of them, like the limited edition, but there are a select few people that I feel are more than deserving of having one of these special limited edition ones with the silver edging because, in a way, these people actually really played a part in me my success. So of course, obviously, Kendra's going to be one. In fact, she's going to be probably the first one. My friend Crystal's going to be getting one. Eset, who was in the chat, she's going to be getting one. Madame Pamita, she's going to get one. Gary's going to get one. Oh, good. Saris is going to get one. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to dig in my head here. I'm like digging so fast in my head, trying to be like, okay, where in the bloody heck is there anybody else in my head that I'm forgetting? Um, but yeah, so it's going to be quite pricey and expensive. But I mean, it's my way of giving back to them. Oh, I'm such a dimwit. How could I forget this? How could I forget them? Holy snapple! Somebody push me off the cliff, please. Oh, I'm such a dimwit. Of course, I have. Of course, one of my teachers, Alberto Kennedy Grimoire. Yep, he's going to be getting one. I believe there's. I think that's all that I can think of off the top of my head. Um, yeah, but I have my list somewhere. So once I get the finishing touches on that done, it'll be out and about. And yes, so yep, exactly. Yep, but I mean, well, I mean, so far, I mean, so far, in a matter of a year, author like Oracle deck divination maker or artist, and to best put it, if you could take me back a year or so ago and say that I would be making like I'd be like an author and designing oracle cards and tarot and being an artist, I probably look at you and think you must have gone mad because for one, I don't even know anybody who can publish. Two, well, me make these things, I can't even draw a stick figure straight. Yeah. Well, for tarot, that's gonna take a while, and the way that I would want to do tarot anyway, it has to be like a really personal way of doing it. But if I mean, I would love to have say like Llewellyn or Los Scarabeo, publish the deck. But the thing is, if they're gonna be publishing this, if they just so happen to reply to me, I'm gonna tell them, guess what? You don't have to do anything. The deck is already ready to go. You just set it out all over the place. Don't change a thing. Don't touch it. It's fine the way it is. Don't touch it. Well, we want to add. No, 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 no. You don't add. Don't take away. Just take it and just nod your head and go with it. Yeah, that's how I negotiate. It's just like here's the finished product. You don't have to do anything. Just take it, flaunt it all over the place. If you take, if you change anything or like change a word, or if you make it more, you know, family friendly, whatever the bloody heck they'll say. I kind of doubt that though. If they do anything like that, it's just gonna be no. Put it back the way it was. Don't ruin me artwork. Don't ruin me efforts. But other than that, I'm gonna be taking my leave. And before I go, oh, I'm not gonna get slapped in the face by my own book. I'm gonna say the closing prayer, and then we'll be free to fly. Alas, maven of shadow, retire I must. Assure you I do vow that we resumeth our wanderlust. With jet rose flowing hair, with serpentine ebb and flow, with wings of owl veiled in shadow, with the sounds of ecstasy from animals of wild. Saith again, man's tale ends in passing, but I'm not a man's, and I will not die. Case dismissed. No. Oh, 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 oh gosh. My gosh, this is like my birthday gift to me. Yep, it is because I'm going to be 30 next month. Oh, bloody damn it all. But anyway, so that's that. Later tonight, maybe. Oh yeah, like after a little bit after I get some more energy, I guess we'll also do some more of that ghost hunting and talk to ghosts and have Saturn come in and give them a run for their money. Oh yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, click that other way. So thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll make sure to put in in like my link tree or like in every video description from here on out, where you can get the deck when it's out and all that. So then, other than that, I'll just see you guys maybe a little bit later. Thank you for being here. I couldn't have done it without all of you guys.